What's up guys, we are back here at Strathcona Park for round 2. This is our final backpacking trip of the summer. We're heading to Cream Lake and some awesome waterfalls around here. Let's go get it. I've always thought that Bedwell Lake was a really pretty drive. At the moment there's actually quite a bit of water in it. I think they actually control the water levels of this lake. Our hike is going to start off a logging road just at the south of Bedwell Lake, so I'm pretty excited to go see this area. I haven't been this far into Strathcona Park this way before. So we are now on Jim Mitchell Lake Road. Definitely a bit of a bumpy ride coming up here for sure. We have just arrived here at the Bedwell Lake trailhead. There is so many cars here. We're really hoping that it's not going to be too packed at the campsites tonight. Either way, we're going to get a camping spot somewhere and we'll make this happen. We will see you when we're on the trail. Day 1, we are going to be heading to Bedwell Lake. We're going to bypass baby Bedwell. And tomorrow, we're going to head up to Cream Lake. See a waterfall on the way. It's always pretty crazy when you get to see the base of a fallen tree like this. That's easily 10 feet tall. We're gaining some elevation pretty fast here. I'm out of breath already. What I don't understand is how people do this kind of stuff as smokers. Crazy. Whew. Definitely a crazy amount of elevation already. Oh, so out of breath. There's actually a trail to get to the ocean from the Alpine where we're going. It's called the Bedwell Sound Trail, and there's some waterfalls on that. So I do plan on doing that one eventually. And when I'm finished, take a water taxi to Tofino and then somehow come back and get whatever vehicle is left. Ooh, look at this. Wouldn't want to get stuck in there. It doesn't seem to be getting any less steep. Oh, what's this? It's flat. Look, it's flat. We're definitely getting up here now. Stopped here for a quick break at this little lookout. We're gonna get back on the trail now. Hopefully be there within 2.5 hours from now. That'll make it 4 total to Bedwell Lake for today. This is actually starting to flatten out a bit. It's kind of a nice break from all that uphill. This trail has just been so busy. We're hoping that we see a lot more people on their way out because this is crazy. We hope we actually get a camp spot and that there's room in the bear caches. Oh, look at this.
Which way?
Caution, barren area. Surprised they have little information signs out here. This is pretty insane. I guess that's baby Bedwell right there. Go take a look. Yeah, definitely interesting route. Well, we just talked to another hiker on the trail here. He was kind of just telling us that he went over to Little Jim Lake, and on his way to Little Jim Lake there's actually a bear there. I was right on the trail and they kind of couldn't go any further because the bear just wasn't moving, sitting there eating blueberries, didn't seem to care about the people there. They ended up having to throw a rock at the bear. Finally, I think got it to move out of the way, but good time of year for bears and lots of humans. So I mean, there's one upside to there being a ton of people here. At least there is a lot of people, so it might make it a little more intimidating for a bear to come up to the campsites. Hopefully the bear just isn't, you know, guarding the bear cache. Cut a deal with the bear.
Give him 20 bucks.
Give the bear 20 bucks. Bear, I want my food from the bear cache.
20 bear
You gotta give the bear cash to get in the bear cache. Looks like we got some wild blueberries here. I don't really know if it's safe to eat those or not because I'm not really a berry expert, but I didn't think there was gonna be this many blueberries. One thing about doing these multi-day hikes at the end of the summer on Vancouver Island, especially when it's been really dry, is that there's less water flowing in the streams and the creeks. And we finally just got to one. It was the first one we seen that actually looked clean enough to drink in a while, and we're still kind of like, ooh, not quite as clean as the ones we were drinking on the other hikes, so fingers crossed we don't get sick. So we made it here to the Bedwell Lake campground area. It seems like there's more than one bear in the area. I think there's like 3 bears in the area that I've heard about so far, so yeah, there wasn't a whole lot left in the ways of campsites, so this is what we're going to do for the night. Better get the tent set up. It's been pretty exhausting today with all the driving, about 3.5 hours of driving and then another 4 hours of hiking. So we've just been relaxing. We had a bite to eat. We're probably going to hit the sack really early because we have a lot of hiking ahead of us tomorrow. We got a lot more elevation to gain tomorrow and some amazing lakes and waterfalls to see. But check this out, fresh blueberries. Kelsey just picked those right from the bush. So we've actually just acquired a new campsite. There's some confusion over what was going on with it. We thought we were being given it by the people who were taking off to hike back in the dark. And then another guy walked up and started talking to them about it. And then they said he was going to take it. We're just going to go take it because the other people don't look like they're taking it. And welcome to our new camping site. I'm pretty stoked we ended up with this. We got Bedwell Lake right from the tent, the mountains and the lake. Look at the reflection of the water. It's just amazing. Are you happy about your new site? I can't believe that people actually built these platforms here. It makes it so epic. The sky's changing color. Well, I think it's time to pack her in for the night. We're just going to enjoy the nice sunset here and then head to bed after because we got a bunch of hiking ahead of us tomorrow. So we will see you all in the morning for sunrise. It's a pretty amazing thing to wake up to.
I know, I am.
Oh man. So we've just got some breakfast in us. Nothing too special today. Just some protein bars, some dried fruit, and now we are having some coffee. Once we're done coffee, we're gonna get out of here and go see some amazing waterfalls and a lake. I think this will be probably the coolest lake that we've seen so far this summer. Cream Lake has been on my bucket list for probably about 5 years now. Really stoked we're going to do this. All right, and we're off to find more lakes and hopefully a couple waterfalls as well. Well, Kelsey, what do you think of this water for drinking?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy view of Mount Tom Taylor. We've actually been getting all of our water from Bedwell Lake there for drinking. It's still water, so not ideal, but not a whole lot of creeks are running right now with it being, you know, pretty hot out lately. So I just love this kind of hiking when you actually get like the kind of more rocky area. It feels more alpine. Just amazing. The views up here are absolutely spectacular. Like nothing I've ever seen before. This whole summer's been one big appetizer for the Rocky Mountains hikes that I'm going to do in the future. Can't wait to see that. Wow. Little Jim Lake. Pretty gorgeous. The sun's just come out. And look at how this lake is lighting up. Almost to Cream Lake, probably less than an hour to go. And we can have ourselves a wee little lunch when we get there. And it'll be lovely. So we got Little Jim over there, Mount Tom Taylor, Mount Septimus. This really feels like mountainous hiking now, which is awesome. I'm just loving this hike so far. This is like nothing I've ever done. You're definitely not walking through the forest, that's for sure. Waterfalls. Actually closer to like 10 waterfalls cascading all down here. It's some sort of paradise up here, I tell you. So we got 9 peaks you can see. This is Big Interior, Mount Tom Taylor over there, Mount Roseau, and Mount Septimus. That's a lot of Strathcona iconic mountains. Even though you can't see Della Falls over there because they're dried up, at least you got 9 peaks. Wow. Look at that lake. Oh my god. One of the coolest places to stand if you came here in like June or July. You'd probably be dealing with some snow up here still, but you'd see Della Falls over there, which is the 2nd highest waterfall on Vancouver Island. And then you'd see Cream Lake right here. One last dunk to shock the system, I guess. Oh. It's like ice water, man. So lunch for me is some tuna. It's not really the most appetizing looking thing. It looks like cat food. Lots of protein in there, which is good for hikes. It's not very good. Hey, it's food. And I got some oatmeal chocolate chip cookies for dessert. So right behind me here is this rad solo hiker named Bree that we just met. Super cool. She's been backpacking around Strathcona by herself and kind of doing some bushwhacking. Bree is seeing how many lakes that she can put her little blow-up raft on and you know, kind of boat around. I think that's absolutely amazing. It makes me want to get one. That little blow-up raft that she's using weighs like 5 pounds. She brings her paddles with her. This person is just an all-star. I think that's absolutely incredible. So we're gonna head on out, but really stoked I met Bree here. Goodbye, Cream Lake. Goodbye, Bree. One last goodbye to Mount Septimus, Mount Roseau, and 9 peaks in the distance. Little Jim Falls here. I'm gonna get down there and see how many cascades I can see here. There's a way down here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna get over to the other one and see how it looks over there. This is the 2nd cascade here. There's Kelsey back up there sitting on the waterfall. Goodbye, Little Jim Lake and Little Jim Falls. It's actually time to get back to Bedwell now. So every backpacking trip that Kelsey and I do, we always get to eat out one night, one fine dining night basically. and we eat at Kevin's Kitchen. It's a fine dining restaurant that serves the most amazing pulled pork sandwiches. I know Kelsey requested this herself. If you haven't seen the Della Falls or the Landslide Lake episodes, you gotta watch those to understand what Kevin's Kitchen is. Anyways, we'll see you guys all back at Bedwell Lake. Well, I figured we definitely had to swim at Bedwell Lake too. You can't really just camp right up there and not swim in here. 7 hours of hiking, swimming in 2 lakes. We are exhausted. I haven't really got a chance to spend too much quality time with just Kelsey and I, so I'm actually going to turn the camera off for the rest of tonight and just really enjoy some time with her and the beautiful lake here. We'll see you guys all tomorrow for 2 more waterfalls. Good morning from Bedwell Lake. It is day 3 and we have no coffee. That's really sad. I thought we packed 4 packs of coffee so we could have a coffee yesterday and a coffee today, but I made the mistake of accidentally packing 2 already used empty packs of coffee. At least we got chocolate covered coffee beans instead. That'll still get us some caffeine to start our hike out of Bedwell Lake back to the car. I feel like it's definitely a good idea to get in on a couple more of these wild blueberries. Look at all of them. It's crazy, they're just like everywhere. So nice to have fresh blueberries. I think this has definitely been my favorite hike so far. Ooh, falling down. Probably better to pick them from a bush that looks like it's harder to pee on. We are just packing up the tent right now, as you can see. Kelsey's really excited about chocolate covered coffee beans. One last thing to pack up and that's the tent. I guess we better get to it. Off to go to see some waterfalls now. Bye, Bedwell. She's doing her honorary walk a circle around where we camped. She does that at every camping site. This seems like a pretty good place to have a break. Wow. Okay, it's time to go. And we're back. We made it out of there pretty fast this time. Probably like 2.5 hours as opposed to like 4, maybe 4.5 the first time around. A lot of downhill. Our knees are really hurting, but it's waterfall time. All right, so we've just got to Karst Creek and we're gonna go check out Karst Creek Falls real quick here. Well, there's not really a whole lot of water volume right now, but still pretty nice little waterfall. I haven't been here for like probably 5 or 6 years, so last time I was here, you couldn't even stand here. There's so much water. Usually you gotta stand somewhere like over there if you come here in spring or winter time, so definitely the best time to see this one, but still happy we came for sure. Probably get out of here now, eh? All right, we're gonna head to Lupin Falls now. That'll be our final waterfall of the trip, so let's go check it out. All right, so Lupin Falls. All right, so there it is, Lupin Falls. I love this place. It's something that's so peaceful and just nice about being here. There's definitely not a whole lot of water running over it at the moment. If you come here in the spring or the winter, it's absolutely incredible. Lots of water. Right now, it's just kind of a trickle, but that's okay. So this concludes another amazing adventure. I've had so much fun, but I'm exhausted. I think I need to get home to my nice warm bed, take a shower, get some hot food. If you guys are liking these videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment below, let me know how I'm doing. I think I'm gonna come back here and film this one and another few waterfalls that are really seasonal. The water will be way better in the spring or in the winter, so much better to see them then. I'm still happy I got to come here and see this as kind of closure to this awesome trip. But until the next time I come gallivanting around in the forest, I'll see you guys later.